Okay. Let's see what we're up against today. Orcs. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Okay. There's a lot of stand firm here. And some great blitzers. And yeah, this is sorry, I'm just trying to get my head around it. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. We have 100k. I mean, we have 70k. Bribe's not going to do a whole lot. I guess we just do the usual. We did buy in a second Witch Elf. Replace one we just lost. I don't know what's going on with this team. That name of the coach, I'm a little worried it's somebody really good and that they are having some fun here. Because obviously taking stand firm on everybody usually would not be the way to go, but he's got a pretty good record with it. If it's who I think it is, this guy has I can't remember if he won the World Cup or if he just got right to the end of it when they held the World Cup. Let's see how he plays. I mean, the record's pretty good considering the team is weird. And if that is the case, we're in for a rough game because now his team has actually got to the point where it's pretty skilled up. Yeah, Spartaco, it was something like that, the guy that won it. And stand firm everywhere. It's going to be awkward. It's going on defense. Yeah, it's going to be very awkward. So what are we missing? I can't remember who we're missing. Let's see. I see a Blitzer, Witch Elf. Runner. Okay, it must be a lineman. Yeah, this is where you really want Juggernaut. And we don't have that. So we're going to see how he plays this. We can't really do anything on the front line here. He has one tackle. He has two tackles. One of them is his ball carrier. He also has agility 4. The other one is his kind of killer, if you want to use the term. Let's use the runner. For now, I'm going to disengage and see how he's going to play this. Does he have frenzy? No. Okay. Man, I'd love this guy to score. It's been so long coming for him to get a skill up. Okay. Yeah, this is really weird. I think it was Spartaco. It's something that sounds like that. But yeah, this team is crazy. I'm going to back off initially and see what he's going to do. See if he's going to come in at all or if he's just going to... He may just leave like a wall up across the pitch, in which case we have to start making some other plans, because just kind of letting it drag on is not going to work too well for us. Getting our one out the way there. I have to re-roll this, unfortunately, if it... Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's see what he's gonna do. I mean, he may just base along the whole front. I really have no idea. He's got a lot of guard and a lot of stand firm. Obviously, he's got more to gain by getting into a blocking game on the whole. Okay, that doesn't cancel sidestep. I forget what cancels sidestep. I think it's grab. So yeah, stand firm is going to make frenzy almost useless unless we manage to get some of his regular linemen based up or whatnot. But I get the feeling he's going to try and keep them surrounded by other things. They may be our way through though eventually, if it comes to it. Down we go. Sorry, I was trying to trying to look up some stuff. Okay, so doesn't have guard here, but of course, even if we push through, we're not pushing through to anything great. It might be worth trying though. So let's shift. So what I'm thinking of doing is one dice, frenzying through with my witch elf. He's got the tackle on both of these guys, which is annoying. He's got the tackle on this guy. Gonna move across just to get sheltered first. Then we'll attempt to move this guy out. And to here. Let's see, I cure his... Oh, I have to do it now, I guess. Okay. So we've got a person through. Next we just try and protect our valuable assets. Who's most valuable here? He does have sure hands, of course, since everybody has sure hands since we... Oh. No. If we roll ones too early, we are going to be in trouble this game. We can't just use... He could probably surf this guy now, if he wants. But we can't use our rerolls every turn when the ball is at least relatively safe. Unfortunately, it might mean we lose some people. I think he goes and blitzes the witch. Probably. He may feel it's not worth it. I mean, she's a good target, but it does mean pulling a couple guys off the front line. Sure. So yeah, sorry for my continued quiet. I was checking into this guy. So this guy is a really good player. He has he's a person that gets to the finals of competitions a lot. I thought I recognized the name. I don't think this team is... I think this team is... I mean, not a joke team, but he's just trying something here, because you would normally guard people up before you give them stand firm. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll take the KOs, but at some point we're going to start running out of players, so... Okay, I didn't see that coming. He's probably reasonably happy with that. He's got 2 people on the ball there. Okay. What do I dare do here? That's really what everything comes down to. Because the problem is, if I don't knock people down, obviously I'm not making any kind of impact at all. You should at least become involved again. So I'm considering... Can I get both of these guys with some dodging? So if I were to... Oh, that's a dodge into a space though. Oh, for some guard. You know what? There's not much point yet. This is a touch risky because of Frenzy. Just going to keep her out of the way for the moment, sort of. You should move. Yeah, there was part of me that was tempted to try and one dice this guy. If he goes down, then I go on through maybe one dice this guy, and then hand off the ball to the witch and run away. But there's... It wasn't a sort of high percentage kind of maneuver. And I honestly think there's something to be said for not doing things, overdoing things, and then losing the ball. I don't know. It's very hard to know. Partially I've got to try just not to too much take into account the player that we're playing. I can assume that they know what they're doing and they're good, but I can't, can't just like fold just because of that. I mean, it's worth noting that he had some losses on his sheet, although they are probably earlier losses before he got all the guard. Because early on, just having stand firm is not, in and of itself, gonna win you games. Okay, so let's see. We're really doing a lot of hoping that we don't get tackled here, unfortunately. Okay, let's see if she's willing to get out. We go this way to just have the tackle on the first one. Ah, I'm telling you, man. We need to it'd be nice to have the outlet. Okay, no outlet. This is honestly the weirdest game I've played for a while. So, yeah, so stand firm, obviously. I think we've encountered it a little bit before in previous games. You cannot push them back, so it's a very useful skill in that sense. I don't know if I should have re-rolled that. I wanted the potential out, and I wanted to have a go at getting this guy out, because he's obviously going to get hit by this guy. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, in fairness, we don't have blodge on her yet. Or perhaps ever. Sure. Go ahead and miss next game. I think this guy this guy is an Orc player, if I remember rightly too. Like, that's his main team. So we're playing against a very good player with his main race. I don't know if he plays anything else. He probably plays other things. I wouldn't mind getting some pushes going or something. That'd be good. Some pushes and some both downs so we don't fall over every time. Let's see. How badly are we going to get brutalized? I think we Apo that one. We could use him. I don't want to go down too many numbers because we need something to attack them in the second half. I'm kind of assuming at this stage we're not going to score because they can just react too fast to us. I like the pushes on the other guy. This guy was okay to... Of the two, I'd rather the other guy got injured, but... I mean, that this guy got injured. But maybe that will happen as well. So I think regardless of what happens here, we at least try and make a movement across the field. I'd like him to roll some low numbers. Okay, so we can get across to here. Dodge used. I shouldn't take this dodge on. They've been going poorly for us, but I think we've got to at least attempt to make a move. Did we get our witch back? No, she's still stunned. Okay. Well, Okay, so he's going to mark up the witch again. So obviously, depending on what they do here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of tricky to get a blitz on our runner. They may just stand their line back up here. They got enough stand firm to do it. But honestly, there's something to be said for just handing the ball off to this guy, dodging through 15 tackle zones, and trying to pass to the witch. I may try and get the witch out first, honestly. Let's see, it looks like he's going to pillar his defense, which is going to make it more difficult for this guy. Alright. It's going to go up here. Unless he wants to put tackle. Yeah, he wants to put tackle on this guy. He's got to put somebody up with this guy though, surely. Otherwise we just obviously run through here. This guy's probably coming round. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he's worried about with that guy. I guess he's just putting him in a good position. Okay, so our play here is... I don't really want to do it with this guy. Our play here is honestly... Let's see if the witch can dodge out. And we're going to go this way. Did not need that. That means we're going to have to use another reroll. I know you're going to use tackle. Okay. Let's go to... here. Oh, I just used the guy I wanted to use for the pass. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing there. That's why I wanted to use this guy. I think I was worried because if this failed, it leaves this guy so open, but I shouldn't have worried about that. So the dodgy play there was to hand off to the wrestle guy, for the wrestle guy to go up the wing, throw it to the witch, and then hope that miracles happen. He hasn't had to use a reroll yet. It's mostly just been GFIs and blocks, obviously. And now this guy is surrounded. Come on, fail some GFIs. Oh, it's too late now. If you failed that, we'd be going for some shenanigans. Are we going for some shenanigans anyway? I don't think we are. I think we're doing this. Let's see, yeah, you next. You, what is your chances of getting out? Let's see, 67. You, I think, are getting up. So I don't think we can score anymore. I think the distance is too great. Especially if he gets this guy down. This guy can... yeah, this guy can probably get up in theory and get up there, but I expect anybody that is standing will not be able to score, so we're just kind of trying to stop them from counter-scoring now. Which may be tricky. We don't have a lot of players left on the field. Okay, that's our first potential down. I think he wanted to push this guy down here. Get a garden so he can get a block before he does a potential blitz, although he's kind of running out of players to do it. Oh, maybe this guy's going to hit this guy and then this guy's... no, I don't know. What are you dodging there for? Is he coming all the way around for a blitz here? I guess so. Let's see. Okay, so that's gone in a really good place, obviously. We can probably at least make it so they don't score. Whether we can make it that we do score is gonna depend on how down the witch goes. She goes down. So let's see. I mean, we're going to be trying to get to the end zone. I don't think we can... Okay, she's still up. Can we score here? I think we can, theoretically. Unfortunately, she has to move first. Hang on, let's see. We have to reroll that. Okay, so this is the plan. I don't really expect it to work. Okay, that dump off was amazing. I mean, it was what I hoped for with the dump off, but I didn't really expect it. Okay. I mean, honestly, we're taking what we can get out of this game. Is this a team that can one turn? I do not know. I think I'm just going to set up regularly, and if he one turns on us, then we just accept that a master has done his thing. Are we one down right now? Yeah, we are. Of course, if he gets a riot... Okay, riot is cancelled. I will be right back. Alright. Yeah, that was some crazy stuff. Looks like he's just gonna pound me into the ground. Okay. Yeah, there's no reason not to go for that. Yeah. Crazy. It would have been nice if he got sent off, but it wouldn't have mattered a whole lot. I mean, I still anticipate a draw at least. His team is so hard to infiltrate. The guard and stand firm around the cage is going to be horrible. I think we keep our agility guy as free as possible. Like going back to that, obviously, I think our main bit of luck there was the ball bouncing close enough to our wrestle guy, and him not feeling like we were getting out of there. Where obviously, he didn't. I guess he wanted to score. He probably could have surrounded us and just hit us next turn. Oh, our KO stayed out. That is a little bit sad, honestly. Especially as it means somebody else is going to have to go up on the front line. It can be Mr. Strip Ball. Then unfortunately our blitzers have to take the front. He's not too worried about the mighty blow, I'd imagine, so he's going to stay up front as well. So yeah, obviously the luckiest part of that was the ball scattering up here next to our wrestle. But we did, I mean, honestly, I was kind of happy for it to scatter away as well. And if it scattered down here, I think I had somebody here laying down who could have potentially got back there and, you know, attempted to sort of punted away as well, which obviously doesn't necessarily work, but could do. But yeah, the rest of it I think was all 2 pluses and a 4 plus. So I think there was like maybe 4 or 5 2 pluses and then that 4 plus on the pass. So not actually as ridiculous as it looked because the agility 5. I think our patience was somewhat rewarded there. The number of times I was tempted to try and do like a really suboptimal play to try and get away, I think it was actually somewhat worth it for us to hold it up there and not let them score rather than anything else. He has numbers here, so I expect him to try and score in like 2 or 3, probably not 2 turns. There's no point in rushing so fast that you make a bad throw or something, but I expect him to 3-turn this maybe. Wow, there. He's played so much that this one guy, I'll show you in a second. This guy is at the SPP cap. That's how much this team has played, so this is a team that is really up there in games. He may foul every turn as well now to try and like push that numbers advantage he just got. But yeah, I expect him to... I don't think he even needs to cage. I think he just sort of screens and... Yeah, I mean, look at the SPP values on these players. I mean, these players have seen a long campaign. I don't know that we have anybody... Do we have anybody over 50? No. Yes, we have one over 50. And we've played... No, we've got 2 over 50. And we've played a whole bunch of... No, he's 39. We've played a lot of games. Admittedly, we have died a lot as well. Let's see. That means he's gonna want to kind of guard this a little bit. I put this guy here as a maybe I'm coming round, which maybe I am. I think we attempt to protect our wrestler because he's our best chance of getting the ball because of his agility and because of his wrestle. If he had leap, oh man, it would be... I mean, it'd be nice. This is interesting. I imagine he's going to foul this guy. And he's just keeping this guy safe. But this suggests he's playing for a draw. I feel, surely. Because you're looking at 1 turn, 2 turn. You're probably looking at like 4 turns now to get that guy down the field. Or maybe attrition. I'd like his fouling to stop working as well. So I guess one nice thing is one of his tackles is here. Do we have a blitzing target? Not really. He's good about keeping, making it hard to blitz. I don't really want to take 1 dice blitzes. I might though. Do I send somebody through? No. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm just going to take a 1 dice blitz. That's fine. Do I get this guy up? Nah. His ball carrier's got to advance this turn, I think. Well, he doesn't have to, but if he's playing for a win, He seems like somebody that should play for a win. I mean, this is a really good player. He's already begun to get a numbers advantage. What is he up now? 3? I'm going to try and make it so he can only hit one guy a turn. It's going to depend on how hard he didn't base very hard that time, but I expect him to come in on me more. Maybe he's typing. We have that turned off. Do. Yeah, I can't, oh, here we go. I mean, I don't know if I want to see what he's saying, but I'm curious at the same time. I guess it'll only show me that. I kind of want to see if he's trying to communicate, really. Because, like, that's a long break to not do anything. Okay, so he's picked this side and he's going to kind of block us off. So I think... I assume he is anyway. I assume he's going to bring more guys down here. I think we slow him down as much as we can, probably. But of course he can switch pretty easy. He's got numbers on us as well. He hasn't blitzed yet, so I assume this guy's getting clobbered with a 3 dice. We used our Apo, so we could suffer some pretty horrific injuries. With no chance to do anything about it coming up. That dropped our team value down nicely. GFI is weird. I don't know what he's worried about there. Is he worried about this guy snaking all the way through? Okay. So we're going to attempt to hit this guy. The potential pitfall to this, obviously, is that if it doesn't work, we do give them an extra hit. I have an extra reroll. Never mind. He's probably going to stay where he is. He's playing very slowly. I think we try and slow him down as much as we can. And we don't commit too heavily. Let's see. Tackle's more useful than Frenzy in this game, so I think I do use the Witch. And then I'd love it if these guys decide to get up. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're probably playing towards a slow draw here. But we are waiting to see. I had it in my mind to hit this guy because I knew we needed to make some kind of stand here to try and at least make it a little tricky to get down. He can get all the way down to here now easily. But I wanted him to kind of have to basically stop at this point for now and not be able to drag more, like drag around the side again and make it so he can get all the way around again, which is what he did last time, but we couldn't really stop that because we had to cover the whole field. This time we kind of know we're covering this sideline, so we can kind of stay stay a bit closer. When he blitzes, I think we go here so that he can't sort of keep going so easily. Okay, so he's going for a full wall here. Not much we can do about that. And then he's opening up a gap for this guy to come through and blitz. I mean, had we have not scored in the first half, I'd be trying to plan a lot harder, like how do we... oh, interesting. It's going for the softer target rather than the one that's blocking off the ball. Let's go here. If he doesn't do some crazy running, we actually have a potential hit here. Not that it's worth a whole lot. What was that for? Yeah, he's making some interesting decisions. Not necessarily bad. Let's see, so... you would go here. You would go... here. That'd be great if we got him out, wouldn't it? Nope. You go here. I'm considering doing a blitz here. Sweet. Now the temptation here would be to go and get on the ball. But I think he has enough players that he could squash me off the field. So I'm going to back off again. Alright, so he may decide to adjust sides now. We do at least have a sidestepper on this side, so if he decides to blitz here to try and push it, you know, he can't sort of blitz this guy to make a faster route through here, because obviously we just like pop up here. He can potentially get a bunch of black orcs down this way though. But yeah, so let's imagine I went in here, or here. Let's say here for example, because, yeah. So he can put one guy here and do the first block, which forces me to the line. Then he brings in a couple other guys and throws a blitz, and I only have one place to go, which is out. And we don't want to give him removals. We already gave him one block that we shouldn't have there, but I felt it was worth it to have a mighty blow attempt on this guy. So he's blitzing this guy, which makes sense because this guy is obviously our best chance of getting the ball out. And we have been hiding him. He's still around for now. Don't know if he can get a foul on that. He can get a foul on this guy, but not a great one, but he might be okay with that. Yeah, it looks like he's happy playing for a draw, and honestly, I'm kind of happy playing for a draw. Not to say that we won't try a shenanigan at the end. You know, once we get within a little bit. But for the moment, we just keep dropping back the 1. There's a tackle on here, so let's move this guy. I'm gonna reroll if I fail one of these. But I won't reroll for this one. I could have... No, I think it was worth having a strong line here. I could have pushed this up a little bit. But there's something to be said for a straight line, I don't know. So I think he can work his way into the end zone here, but he may be considering other options. I think he can make like maybe a couple squares a turn. He may want to start pushing somebody around as like a backup plan. And to kind of muck up my ability, yeah, like if he can get a bit of a surround going here, he can maybe cut these 2 out of the equation. Like if he gets this guy around, suddenly these guys are out of position. Okay. So we do push back here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. He made GFI to get around to cut this guy off. Yeah, he's centralizing now, which makes sense. Because he wants to give himself both sides of the field to score on. Because if he keeps pushing down this way, he can't do a whole lot. So this should make it a lot easier for him to score. I wonder if he's going to put somebody in the front here. This could be our first chance for a shenanigan. He's plugging those gaps like nobody's business. So he's in scoring range already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think we would take the 2 dice against. Yeah. I mean, we're not in a hurry, so... Let's see... I was trying to see if I could get a blitz in here somewhere, but not a good one. I could try and make this a blitz. Rerolling skulls. Nice. Oh yeah, he's gonna stay where he is. Stun. So, he could continue to push hard this way. think we've done an alright job of defending this, honestly. I'd like to have 3 rerolls left the last 3 turns, in case he left a hole to try and poke the wrestle guy through. The wrestle guy is on the front line now, but obviously if he hits here, he's not moving super far. Okay, yeah, he's making a drive around the side, and he's got 4 rerolls left with 3 turns. He can afford, sort of, to try some GFIs with some guys if... Okay, yeah, he doesn't like that wrestle guy. Does he reroll here? No, he wants to save that for GFIing. He may not want to score to the last turn. He might think I'm capable of a 1-turn touchdown. I honestly expected him to try one. I think it might be possible with movement 6. I'm honestly not sure. I can't do it with 7, I can do it with 8. It doesn't mean I won't... Oh, of course, we won't be able to do it against this. He's got stand firm everywhere. He'll just put 3 stand firms on the line. Job done. And there's no riots. So he's done the riots so that nobody can 1-turn against him. That makes sense. I mean, when I say 1-turn, sorry. So nobody can surprise him with a score at the end of the game, because the riot won't give him their opponent an extra turn and stand firm unless... Yeah, unless you have a team full of Juggernaut. Even Juggernaut, I think, is just on a blitz. So, yeah, you can't 1-turn against this team. I like that we're making him think. It makes me feel like we've played pretty well. Okay, so we do have a route in, technically. It's not great, I'll be honest. Let's see, do I have anything approaching? No. Can I really block him up either? Not very well. So you go here. You go here. You know what? You go here. You go here. I'm trying to establish a front line of my defense here. You go here. You are not next to anybody right now, so you can go here. You can go here. You can go... where do you go? Here? You go... Here. This is not an invincible line anymore, unfortunately. I mean, invincible line. So we start with a 50. That doesn't matter which way we go, right? No, it's still 50. We go into a 50, and then we have 2 dice against. Yeah, I think we try this. Oh, we actually got pretty far there. And out we go. So the question, was that worth it? And the answer, maybe. I mean, if we had knocked him over, which I think was a 5+ that we needed on both dice, which is not easy, but it is doable. Then that slows them down greatly. Now he makes his move into a dominant position. I feel like probably here is the way. And then, so you knock this guy down, and then you bring everybody else through. and then you just pop the ball carrier right here. That's what I would do. I suppose there's a touch of risk because you are in contact with my players, but you've got Black Orcs and guard everywhere. It's pretty easy. What's going on here? Where's he blitzing? This guy's blitzing here? Reroll. Here, 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 yeah. Okay, so logic says we should try and blitz this guy out the way and make our approximation of an elf screen here. I don't think we can do enough of one. Let's see, if you had to... Let's see, if I was here, you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could maybe make him do an extra GFI. So let's try for that. I know I could try and surf that guy, but I don't care about that. Honestly, it might be worth doing it here. 1, 2... yeah. We don't really have a good guy to blitz this guy off. I could do this. And then just push him off. Do we reroll here? No, let's do a push and see if he goes for it. I think I'd rather reroll my dodge. Or this if this goes wrong. It didn't. So yeah, we reroll anything that goes horribly wrong here. My aim is to try and make him make at least a bit of rolls getting in. Let's see. She's kind of a pain. It's kind of awkward to get through here. He could maybe blitz with the ball carrier and blitz somebody in. So this is what we saved our reroll for. Because we don't make it too easy on this side either. Okay. We did what we could. What's his easy way in? I'm sure there's an easy way in and I'm just not seeing it. I've tried to make it as awkward as possible. He's gonna have to block something at least, and that in itself, I mean, he could double skull. I mean, quadruple skull. So we've given ourselves a chance here, but we are expecting draw land. Where do we go with the witch if he blocks? I think we go here, and then if this guy blocks, I think we go here. I kept her in contact because I want... If she's, like, here, or if she's here, then it's easy for him to just block this guy down with somebody, or even push him, and then this guy just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't even have to roll a GFI. We've made him think. We've made a really top player think. I am happy. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. I don't know what this means. Oh man, if you rolled another one... Oh, I didn't. I don't think I get to choose. Okay, so he's going to push this guy here. Does he also obliterate my witch? Sort of. Oh. Yeah, we made him make some tough decisions there. That was some good defense, I think. We were 1-1 away from a win. Everybody came back, but he's going to put 3 Black Orcs with Stand Firm on the line here. Okay, he doesn't want to risk the Black Orcs. Well, that turned out to be a better game than I thought. I was really worried at first, and then yeah, we were within a hair's breadth of winning that. And see, he's not even stretching across because he knows there is no way to win this. Okay, so who wants to throw? You do, I guess. I think last time you did it, you messed it up, but surely not twice. Oh, I'd really like him to get 2 throws, but that is not going to happen. Let's see, you will get the hit on the guard guy, and then we'll see after that. I'm surprised he didn't put a Black Orc up there instead of his guard guy. But it might be because Black Orcs are so annoying to level up. Nice. I'm regretting not having this guy here now. I don't think he ever used his Apo. So this isn't very high jeopardy. Nice. I think that's just oh, it's a niggle, so he's gonna use his Apo now. Is that full recovery? Oh, mixed. Hey! We double annoyed him. Nice. We would need 9. We'd need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We might be able to get this round here. I don't know why he's not doing these. I don't know if he's kind of angry at the way the game went. Oh, I guess maybe we do have a chance at some SPP with this guy. Do I have enough here? I'm not sure. We don't. We'd need one more. Sweet. He probably doesn't stand firm here. Because he's expecting me to foul him. Which, honestly, I may do. This is Champion's thingy after all. Oh, we got sent off. Alright. That was a good game. I mean, it would have been better if we had won. We're on a bit of a slump right now. Getting... oh, our other lineman leveled up. Our linemen are already taking all the SPP right now. So, how many? 18 blocks. So we did 1 block per turn. That sounds about right. We got a little bit of SPP. Yeah. Yeah, even... Okay, that's his dice. Very, very even across the board. Didn't have any issues with any of his agility skills. We rolled a lot more of these dice, obviously, and it kind of looks... this one is a bit more than this one, but there were armor dice involved in that as well. Block dice, yeah, we did not roll a lot of those, and they are pretty much as we'd expect. And yeah. Did he double skull at all? I don't think he did. I think he rolled skulls. No, he didn't. Yeah. Interesting team. I've actually thought about that myself, doing stand firm. And Orcs is the best team to do it with because you already start with block on a bunch of players. I suppose you could do it on Chaos too, but Chaos are kind of... Orcs can take the hits a bit more than Chaos can. And it is pretty nasty. We had to kind of do some elf shenanigans to get the ball away for the... and part of it involved doing a dump off and getting the crowd to help out, but crazy game. I don't know why he went for draw, honestly. I mean, he's got to expect that he's the better of the players. So I'm surprised he didn't go for a win. I guess that's how much a draw is worth more than a loss to people. Which maybe I haven't adjusted enough for. Maybe I should have played for the draw a bit more. Maybe we'd be a bit higher up the table. But we nearly snuck a win off him there at the end. What are you? You're a lineman. Is it time for a second wrestle? I think probably. Yeah. Oh, we could... No, I don't think we can kick. I'd love to get a kicker, but our team is too elite now. So we're missing this Witch Elf next game. This guy needs to be fired, but honestly... let's see. Is he worth firing yet? I think I might actually fire him now. Because although I'd like to have the extra player, I can't quite afford to replace him. But the other thing I'm thinking is that he could be a big liability. And there's something to be said for maybe the team value drop to either give us better inducements, or he could also get man of the match. So yeah, let's see, let's pop this guy up yeah. Plus, he would be our 11th player because we're missing the Witch Elf, so he wouldn't even be doing us any real benefit. Okay, we got a lot of people near to leveling. We got this Blitzer who's probably going to go for dodge. Unless we get strength. Imagine if we got strength on him. Whew. We have, let's see, a lineman here. This Witch Elf's coming up on another level up. I don't even know what to give her. Yeah, no idea. Let's see. Our runner's not that close. This guy, oh, I really need him to level up. And I'd like somebody to roll some doubles amongst maybe our linemen. If this guy gets a double, we don't go guard. I think we actually go piling on, which is a little crazy. But he's already kind of built as a killer, so, and we've seen from the last few games how nasty piling on is. So yeah. That has, our draws have been bumped up. I think that's 2 draws in a row now. Which might mean we're hovering in the same place. I think at some point that's going to start pushing us down. Yeah, we're kind of dropping almost into the 70s now. So that is unfortunate. Where is he on the scoreboard? Let's have a quick look. Hang on, did I just see him? He has a Skaven team up there as well. And he has a Chaos Dwarf. Okay, this is everything he does. That's what, like 30 something games on Chaos Dwarfs, 30 games on Skaven, like 70 games on Orcs, and we've been playing pretty regularly. Like, we've been playing fairly hard. Like, you know, a game, not a game a day, but probably 4 games a week at least. And he's got to be playing 3 or 4 games a day, right? Anywho, good stuff. I feel weirdly pleased with our result there. I probably shouldn't, but I feel like a draw against such a good player. We've kind of a team that makes it hard for us because we don't have a lot of ways to deal with that, honestly. We've got no guard. We've got no juggernaut to push through them. It was just a case, you know, if he walls up across the pitch, which he did initially, yeah. Getting that one witch through ended up being a lifeline for us. That was worth doing, even though she took a lot of punishment early. She stayed on long enough to get that touchdown. Crazy game. Thanks for watching, and maybe we'll get back to winning ways. We went on a long winning streak for a while there, and it's come to somewhat of a halt now, but at least we've managed a couple of draws in our little slump here, and just the 1 loss. It would be nice to get back to a win, but we shall see. Bye for now.